Alright, today I'm doing the recall, or not the recall, but for the wind noise on the palisade. So we got all our parts here. Some little piece in there, pieces there, more pieces. So the first thing we got to do is take the door panel off. For getting the door panel off, we got to get this rubber piece out of here. Pull that out, you see you got a screw down there. Unscrew that. And also you got to take this speaker cover off and disconnect that. We got the little speaker corner thing out. You got to screw out. There's no other screws on the door, so now you got to pop the panel off, which I can't do one-handed. So popping that panel off, I usually use my tool here, and I start at the bottom. I'm going to pop that out. Then you should be able to lift up just a little bit. Move the panel down. And I think one of the parts to replace is this piece here, the window. Let's move that out of the way. Something else I'm not going to be able to do one-handed, I bet. There we go. That just slides off those screws, it just pops out. So after you get the new one on here, then we got to remove the mirror. So we got this little cover here, should just kind of slide up, pop off. We got a clip here for the wires. And if you look in here, you got there we go, 3 10mm bolts, and then this little screw here. That's better. We gotta get all those out. So we got the mirror out. When you're undoing those, you want to make sure you're holding onto the mirror so it doesn't just fall. Okay, so we want to move this seal here. Pop this out. Pop that out. So we got these foam pads with two, one for each side. And we're going to push this in there around the wiring back here. See, there's that hole there. And that's where we're going to stuff this. So we got it stuffed in there around the wiring, so the wiring's in the middle of it. Get this back on. That's just gonna snap into place. It's so much harder to do one-handed. So we got 2 of these with a this double-side stick on there, or not double-sided. That's a sticky end. And you peel that off. We're gonna put that around the outside here. Make sure gotta make sure it's cleaned up, so it has something to stick to. And that's another thing I cannot do one-handed. So we got that around. Any extra comes to the end, just cut off. Or you're supposed to cut off. You're not going to have to do this. This is part of warranty. So this is going to be something you have to do. So and then we're going to reinstall the mirror. Plug this back in. Put this back together. Another thing I'm not going to be able to do one-handed. So the other part of some of these models, you got to take this top corner, pull it back, put a little pad inside there. So when I take this piece off and pull it back, that little piece breaks. I put a new one in already. It comes with a new one. It's expected to break. So I got to get this little pad there to stick right across here, and it doesn't want to stick. Alright, so I got it all in there. I ended up using a little bit of glue to hold it because that sticky stuff wasn't working. Snap that back in, and that takes care of the driver's door. Now for the passenger side, the mirror, we just do the same thing, but just the mirror. The foam piece and the other piece come around. And that'd be supposedly what solves the problem. So, thanks for watching.